All right, how's it going, beautiful people? This is Jose Trujillo, world's greatest living artist. World's greatest living artist, yeah. Hey, people, beautiful people of Instagram. I want to talk to you guys about something very cool today. I want to talk to you guys about why do art galleries hate this hombre, this bad hombre? Why do art galleries hate this bad hombre? Okay, I'm going to talk to you guys about that today. Art galleries tend to have a little love-hate relationship with me. I'll tell you why. Okay, here we go. First of all, this is not to like bash on art galleries and you know, be mean about it. No, art galleries are doing their thing. You know, they're working hard. They're doing their deal. But I've noticed that some tend to not like this hombre right here. Honestly, I believe that it is because I didn't want to settle. I decided to do my own thing. I didn't want to settle. I didn't want to be like, hey, you know, here, take care of me, gallery. I was like, no, F this. I'm going to go take care of my own dealio. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to go and work on my own stuff and, I don't know, figure things out for me. So if you feel like if galleries don't like you, well, you may be right. You may be wrong. You may be not approaching enough galleries. That may be a problem. But if you feel like galleries, if you're approaching enough galleries and galleries are like, oh, I know who you are, I don't like you, that may be because you're doing something right. I mean, they know you, right? No such thing as bad publicity. They know you, then you're probably doing something right. More than likely. Some galleries are like, dude, I know you. I know you. I know that you're a self-representing artist. I know that you will sell with me and sell somewhere else, and I don't like that. See, I think that they're wrong with that. If I were selling shoes, right, and I'd be like, hey, here, sell my shoes, and the store would be like, okay, well, I'll sell your shoes, but I want to be the only one carrying those shoes. I'd be like, dude, that's stupid. That's very stupid, you know? I can't just have you carry my shoes. I gotta have everyone carry my shoes. How in the hell am I gonna make moolah if you just carry my shoes? I need more people to carry my shoes. I need more people to carry my artwork. This is why galleries don't like me, guys, because I don't settle. I go to them and I'm like, here, let's work together. Let's make this happen. Some of them are very cool about it. Some of them don't know what they're doing, so they get all scared and they're like, no, you sell on eBay. No, you sell on Etsy. You sell on Facebook. I don't want to compete with everyone. I'm like, dude, you're competing because you don't know what you're doing. You shouldn't be competing. You shouldn't be competing with everyone. You should have your own angle, your own shot at it. The whole idea of competition is a lie, just to begin with, just to start out. But when people say that they're competing with someone, it's because they're not working hard enough. You're not competing with anyone. Everyone has their own angle. You know, that's like saying movies are competing with movies. Of course not. Everyone has their own angle. There's a horror movie. There's a action hero movie. There's a funny movie. Those movies aren't competing with each other. You know what movies are competing with? Movies are competing with, like, should I go to the movies or should I go to dinner? Movies are competing with Red Lobster. That's really who movies are competing with. The movie theater, their competition is Red Lobster. It's not the other movie. When artists think that they're having competition, they have no idea what they're talking about. They're very confused. You know who your competition as an artist is? Should I buy the painting or should I buy the sofa? That's what you're competing with. You're competing with with home decor. You're competing with, should I buy the $3,000 painting or should we go to a spa or Disneyland or a staycation somewhere? That's who you're competing with. You're competing with that choice. You're not competing with another artist. Artists, they tend to be confused about these kinds of stuff. And I get it. I was confused too. I had no idea. I've even heard artists who said, man, I'm undercutting other artists if I sell lower than them. I'm like, dude, if you sell lower than them, you're not undercutting them. If you sell higher, lower, whatever you do, you're not hurting anyone. That's stupid. It's a stupid idea. Most people talk as if they're famous. That's the problem. And if you were famous, you wouldn't have that problem. Most people talk as if they're famous. They're like, I don't want to be known for the artist that, dot. I'm like, dude, that's not your problem. The problem is that you're not known for anything. That's really the problem. The problem is not that you don't want to be known. Some people have told me, you don't want to be known for the artist who sells on eBay. Dude, I want to be known, period. Because I know that obscurity is my main problem. Obscurity is every artist's main problem. You see artists pulling stunts all the time. Banksy. You see artists doing stuff like, I just saw this artist, girl, she went to one of those big museums and she essentially just took her clothes off, to try to get attention. I don't know. Was it artistic? Who knows? I know one thing. Now people know her, right? Now people have heard of her. Is that the right way of doing it? Is that the wrong way of doing it? I don't know. I'm not going to judge. I don't care. Everybody is free to do whatever they want in life. But she knew, this artist girl knew that her main problem was that nobody knew her. So she became known, right? Banksy did some stuff that most artists would be like, oh my God, I wouldn't want to be known for the guy who does graffiti and blah, blah, blah. And, the police are chasing me or this or that. Well, maybe not you, but Banksy surely did. The problem is that we speak as if we're already famous. Like, I don't want my reputation to be shattered. I hear artists saying this all the time. I don't want my reputation to be shattered. I'm like, dude, cut it. You don't even have a reputation. Like, nobody knows you. What are you talking about? If you actually do something where your reputation gets shattered, right? You're actually doing something right. You're actually getting people to know who you are. Like, the problem is not that you're doing something bad. The problem is not that you're doing something not elegant or not cool or not whatever. The problem is that you're not doing anything to get known. That's really the problem. Everyone's problem is that. Imagine if you're the artist who, I don't know, painted something so outrageous that people took notice. You paint something outrageous, and then you get the media on your side, and then boom, right? People get to hear about you. All of a sudden, galleries, right? Because the galleries, they're all about making money. The big galleries. I'm not talking about the mom and pops. I'm talking about the big galleries. They hear of you. They're like, oh man, this is the artist who painted something extremely outrageous, or something extremely different, or something, I don't know, something bizarre. Remember Lady Gaga when she came out? She came out as a singer. It was very outrageous. I mean, she was wearing a costume made out of meat, right? The meat costume. That wasn't coincidence, guys. That was by design. They needed her to be extremely outrageous. And they had the marketing dollars to back it up, right? They had the media to back it up. So it's a powerful combination. Something outrageous, like who can you think of that was out there? Salvador Dali, Andy Warhol, Pablo Picasso, Henri Matisse, Auguste Rodin, Claude Monet, Manet, Renoir. Think of any artist that you can think of, that you can look back and you're like, oh my God, oh my God, this artist was famous, right? They did something outrageous. It was different. It was outstanding. But most artists try to do that, but they're failing at something. They don't have the media to go along with it. So that's why they're like, oh man, I tried to do something really cool. Like if you go and you do something outrageous and you don't have the media, right? You don't have a platform, no one will take notice. No one will take notice. It'll go unnoticed. This is why I don't do anything outrageous just yet. This is why Warren Buffett said, do something to grab attention. Warren Buffett always talks about that. Well, not always, but there's a lot of stuff that he talks about that goes above our head. Stuff like that. Warren Buffett said, do something. I don't know, make a fool of yourself. Do something outstanding, right? He's just not adding the other piece. I think that he's assuming that we understand. He's not adding the other piece. Look, do something outstanding, yes, but have the media on your side. Look at Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian did something outstanding, right? I'm not saying for you to go do that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is do something that goes with your thing, right? Do something outstanding. Something that goes with your thing, that is in line with who you are, right? With your message. There was this artist who all he did was he was a plein air artist. All he did was paint. He would paint buildings, but he would paint them in plein air, right? Like open outdoors. Those outdoor painters, the plein air painters. He would do that. And then he would paint the building like he was famous for painting the Chase Banks building, and then put it as paint flames on it, like if the building was on fire. That was different, you know. It was different. He was adding an element of studio outdoors, right? It was a different thing. Plus, he got some media coverage, right? So he got media attention. So that was a powerful combination, you know, doing something outrageous and getting the media attention. I mean, I don't know how outrageous that is, but it was different. It was outstanding, right? You see all the plein air painters trying to match and mix the colors exactly the same way as they see it outdoors, and then you got this guy who's like, wait a minute, I'm gonna make it look like the building is burning. I'm gonna put some flames on it. And he started doing that with everything. Every building he painted, there was flames on it, right? It was a different little thing. I don't know how much momentum the guy caught with that, but I saw him a couple of times. I saw him a few times on magazines and media. So I don't know if he continued to do it, if he scaled it out, if he continued to add wood to that fire, right? Because he caught the media attention, so there's a fire happening. There's momentum that can be built on that. The problem is that many artists don't do that. You get a little bit of momentum and then we drop it. And then we have to go build it back up again. I'm very guilty of doing that myself. We get a little bit of momentum, things start happening for you, and then you kind of drop it and you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to go focus on this other thing now. And then I'll get back to that. And it's the kiss of death. Not long ago, I was building some really good momentum on social media on LinkedIn. I mean, it's still happening for me, but I could see the difference. I saw the difference. When I went and I focused on getting my new studio open, I dropped the activities on LinkedIn, right? I dropped the activities. I was writing an article a day. I was doing, I was building momentum. I could see people started buying from LinkedIn. People started posting. People started engaging with me. Why? Because I was spending time there, right? How someone can get more media attention. The way to get media attention, the safe route, without doing something maybe ridiculous or whatever. The safe route to get media attention is to participate with other groups that are already getting media attention. An example is this: the heart or cancer foundation, or some sort of group helping, right? Some group helping. You go and you talk to them. You let them know that you're an artist and you want to help them. You want to participate. That's a very safe route, a very easy, simple route. What happens is that they're going to be, oh, awesome. You know, we have galas, we have silent auctions, and on and on and on, right? And you could be like, you know what? Let me donate a piece. Let me participate. Let me see how I can help. Maybe you can go and teach elderly, do a painting class to reduce stress, you know, an abstract painting class or something, right? Or children with that need more attention, a human attention, right? More time to. Just a second, I'm gonna get myself some coffee. Yeah.
Hey there, what can I get for you today?
Can I please have a venti iced coffee with half and half and classic?
Totally, venti iced coffee, half and half, and classic. Will that be all?
No, and a venti pike place with steam half and half and classic, please.
Cool. So I got a venti iced coffee, half and half, and classic.
And that will be all.
Coffee. All right, so we can 27, okay?
Cool, thank you. So that could be a way to get media attention, the safe route, right? Another way to get media attention. And by the way, I'm putting together a workbook and that comes with an audio about this stuff, step by step, what you guys can do. Another way to get media attention, it's very simple, guys. All you have to do is go see what movement is already participating in the media. There's many movements. All you have to do is go look at your local paper or your local city paper or anything like that and see what people are doing and go participate. Go participate. Most people don't get media attention because they want to get paid. And that's a surefire of not getting any media attention. People that get media attention are people that are donating time or resources. Okay? Donating time or resources. By the way, time is a resource. So you go participate with them. You go donate something. You go donate some of your time. You know how to paint? Teach other people how to paint. Give a free class. Donate artwork to a foundation. Donate artwork somewhere. Don't give of yourself. Go do go do a lecture on art. You know, go do a lecture. You know a lot about Monet? You know everything there is to know about Monet? Go give a lecture on Monet. Go give a lecture on your local library, your local something, right? Your local whatever. There's so many places to do this. There's so many ways of doing it. Go give a lecture on Monet. Go talk about Monet. Go talk about Vermeer. You know everything about Vermeer. I know some artists are like, I know everything about Vermeer. Dude, you should be doing lectures. You should be giving free lectures.
Hey, 681, sir.
Thank you.
Did you want to drink Carrion?
Please.
All right.
You should be doing getting one of those big tubs that they have here on Starbucks with coffee. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
And I'm missing the hot coffee.
It's almost
Oh,
there.
okay. Thank you. And take a box of coffee, you know, into I don't know, an office where people were part of their. Thank you.
I hope you have a good afternoon.
Thank you. You too. Take care. Part of their initiative in the business. Their initiative might be art education. How many people in different places would benefit from that? You know, culture and art education. It doesn't. If it's already in place, you're too late in the game. Okay. By the way, if you're like, oh my God, yeah, they're already doing that where I'm at, well, you're too late in the game. Someone else is doing it already. You have to go in with a different angle. If it's not put in place, that's the perfect time for you to be the leader in that space. Many companies, organizations, they have initiatives. For different stuff. Like, I know this person who does, what do they call it? Exercise, but it's it's a form of exercise. What is it called? I think it's a Chinese type of exercise. There involves a certain body movement, right? And this person goes and does that. She does this in different places. It's the perfect. I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows to monetize on it yet. I don't think she's getting there. But it's the perfect way to monetize, because you're doing it for free, right? You go give a class for free, and people are like, oh my God, like, I really needed this. This is awesome. Then you have your business cards, and you're like, okay, well, if you want, I have a class every morning here, or I can do one-on-one classes. Here's my card. It's the perfect, right? Because you're doing something, you're helping the community. And then if people are more interested and they want to do it for more time or a bit more serious, then you can it's so perfect. It's the perfect opportunity to build something, right? To build something from there. But you start out by giving a free gift. Most people don't know how to do this. Most people go into it and they're like, oh my God, how can I get paid? Dude, you can't get paid from the start. Not like that. You got to get people to know you first. You got to get people to hear about you. What is this cat about? What is he talking about? What does he do? Oh yeah, he's a painter. Oh, okay. Oh, he's teaching the kids how to paint. Oh, that's awesome. He's helping in the community. Cool. People start hearing about you. They see you often. You participate in the community events. You're in the galas. You're participating. You're playing the game, right? Before you know it, you start passing out business cards. You start talking about your deal at the end of the presentation, the free presentation. You have your little business cards there on a table next to the coffee, next to the lemonade or whatever, right? If it's hot, if it's a hot day. There's plenty of people, older people, that want to know how to stretch their canvases or how to prime their canvases, how to do this. Of course, they have YouTube, but most people go to these events because they want to get out of the house. So it's a perfect way. What about your local art store? What about your local art store? Don't you think they would benefit of a night on Picasso? You read everything there is to know about Picasso. You know everything about Picasso, and you'll talk about a painting by Picasso or something about Picasso, right? And then you'll call it a night, right, of Picasso or whatever. Don't you think they would benefit from that? Oh my God. The business owner will kiss your feet. Because you're bringing traffic. You're creating an event for them, a free event. Do not charge for this. You charge, you're out of the game. No one is going to pay you. And if they do, they're probably going to stop paying you very soon. This is for you to help in the community, to do it for free, to get your hands in the game. Most people are like, I won't work for free. Dude, I'm always working for free. No one's paying me to do this video. I'm giving all kinds of free advice. No one's paying me to do this. That's how you want to act. You want to go to your local art store and be like, hey, you know what? I know everything there is to know about art history. I actually majored in art history. Or I know there's everything to know about, or maybe you're a great speaker. And all you go there and you talk their ear out for an hour, 30 minutes, whatever. And on the back end, you let them know that it's by osmosis, right? It'll happen by osmosis. In the back end, people are like, well, what do you do? Well, I'm a painter. Look, maybe you put a little easel with a couple of your paintings or some prints for $30, $20 or whatever. And then people start getting to know you. You do that maybe you do that in the local museum. in a local gallery. Create events, guys. Events. This is my free advice for you guys. You help small businesses create events. They will be grateful to you, but you got to be consistent, because in the beginning no one shows up. You got to be consistent, repetitive, and then people will start showing up. I'll leave you guys with that. Jose Trujillo is the world's greatest living artist. Yeah. Bye.